You have to strive to be better. You have to do that in life anyway, don't you? It pushes you and pushes your talents. You do get better when you strive to get better, you know.
I never thought I'd be a tattooist. Kind of fell into it, really. It's quite lucky. I liked tattoos because I liked rock bands. It was hand in hand back then.
It kind of came to us in a way. It's creation, you know, it's artwork. It's making people happy about something that's on their body forever. I love the creative process. I was always into drawing ever since I can remember. I always kind of knew it was there, and because of the kind of music I got into, and tattoos always kind of went with the heavy rock type thing. Tattoos, it's just an extension of that.
I think it's changed a lot over the years. We used to be a flash tattoo shop, they'd call it, where you'd come in, you'd see a design on the wall. Nowadays, it's mostly specialist.
There's a lot more styles now, I think, with all the neo-traditional and the dot work and the mandala. I mean, it's always been there, but a lot more people are made aware of it nowadays.
I love doing the Japanese work. The symbols in Japanese work, it all means something. There's stories behind everything. The colours in it are brilliant, you know, it's the busyness of them, the scales in dragons and kois, for example. It's not really in fashion or out of fashion, it's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's all about culture there, you know. Up until recently, I think it was, you know, you had to be a yakuza or the likes of, you know, to have your tattoos on display over there. It's definitely a huge part of their culture. Even down to our culture, you know, over here, it wasn't long ago that if you seen someone with a tattoo on the hands or the neck, that you'd automatically presume they were a, you know, thug or a criminal. It's not the case anymore.
Every artist has their own style. When people come at me with a specific kind of idea, I will adapt it to my style. I won't stray far from their original idea unless it's absolutely not going to work as a tattoo. A lot of the time, people bring me pictures of tattoos saying, oh, well, I like this, so can we have this? So I'll have to recreate that in my own style. I like comic book stuff. I like realism as well. Any kind of comic book or movie kind of portraits and realism, I love doing all that stuff. I get my inspiration from seeing other artists at work, just seeing their styles up close. And then just watching the kind of films that I like. You see the images up on the screen, and certain images you'd really like to see as tattoos.
I think they signify something different to each individual, really. They should mean a lot. It should be personal. It was in the 90s, it was about being individual, you know, it was hard to get them. There was probably only a handful of shops in the whole of Manchester that I knew about. It was hard to find them, it was quite alien as well. You know, you had to work hard. It was a big issue to get one, and I don't think it was that easy to even find someone to do it for you. Mine's all family stuff. It had to mean something for me. I didn't care really if it took me 20 years to fill my arms and my back up. Everything has to mean something. I've got a kind of deconstructed family shield with the lions and stuff. A couple of lion cubs there for me, my 2 sons. That's the biggest thing for me, is my family and my roots, and that's what all my tattoos are based on.
People go through the pain because they want to. They know that it's only temporary.
The pain does put a lot of people off. It shouldn't do, because I think if you're worried about the pain, you shouldn't really get one. You should want one. I think you need to earn a good tattoo. You need to put yourself through a bit of pain.
It's just like a hot scratch. And before the needle even entered my skin, I knew it was going to feel like that.
It's a journey for them, you know. Some of the back pieces and even the sleeves, you know, they can take between 2 and 5 years sometimes. You sat with someone, you get to know them personally, and when the tattoo's finished, you feel like almost like something's changing. It's become part of your life.
I think getting a tattoo nowadays, it's as common and as easy as going to buy a pair of shoes nowadays. I don't think it's like it used to be. They're for everybody now. I don't think it's a bad thing, as long as they're done right and the people love them.
There's all genres of people getting tattoos nowadays. I don't think it's a shock to anyone now. If you see someone with 2 sleeves or a back piece or something now, it's not unusual. Everyone has them. You know, you can still be intelligent and have them.
I love art, and I give people what they want. I give them my ideas, and every day it makes me feel great because I get to create and I get to make people happy. And I am my own boss.
I love this job. Just coming in every day and meeting all varieties of people that you meet, you know, it's from any job, you know, from any class of society. It's brilliant. There's not many jobs you can do that. I can't imagine myself doing anything else now. Nothing.